Alrighty. Well, we have Cheryl Hanks and Lynor Johnson. This is the Southwest Regionals Women's Division. This is the second round, or the 10:30 round. They started at 9 a.m. this morning. I do not. Bill's going to go check and see who is who, so we're not dogging the wrong person. Cheryl goes to 3 and Lynor goes to 4. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in here and watching Bad Boys TV. Don't forget to hit that like button. You hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell. That way you're notified every time we go live. And our sponsors like that, and that allows us to keep bringing the streams to you for free.
Okay, Cheryl is in the red shirt.
Okay, so Cheryl's in the red, so
Lynor that just broke.
I will do this.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I try to do, especially with teams, if I can.
I knew that, I just didn't remember it.
Yeah, if I can do the colors,
yeah.
It makes it a little easier on the scoreboard.
This is Lynor, and she broke. And she is going to 4, and Cheryl's going to 3. Okay. Okay, I can see right now that Lynor is not going to be one of those players that wastes any time either. She's going to shoot.
Let me see. Where's my chat room over there?
Well, I don't know what you did with it.
I don't know either.
And Lynor is playing stripes.
Here we go. Go like this. There we go.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Ben's in the chat room.
Hey, Ben. Bill here.
How you doing, Ben? Me and Ben gonna do some chatting next week. Turn him into a bad boy.
All right.
Ruin his pool game.
He's not gonna replace me, is he?
No. I need
okay.
I need a young whippersnapper that can drive truck and push pool
really?
tables,
okay, cool.
and we'll see what we can do with him. Might scare him off.
Oh, stop it, Ben. You still play. It's not long gone. Mine is long gone. Yours is still there. You just got to dust the cue off a little bit.
There's some privileges working with Bad Boys. He can go to Derby.
Yeah.
Probably get him the gig at the U.S. Open. We'll see. Well, let's see what Cheryl does here.
Yep, she's got the solids.
Apparently Cheryl likes red. She's got a red hair bow, red shirt. She's got some red on her cowboy boots.
Yeah.
Well, she shoots straight.
She's got some stylish looking boots there. Yeah, Ben, thanks a lot. Kathy Kelly's my partner in the Scotch, and it's just, you know, we're definitely weren't the favorites to get to that spot.
Don't let him pull your leg, Ben. The only reason he played that good is because he didn't want to work.
But you know, Kathy and I have played together before, and we have the attitude we're just having fun. You know, we don't put pressure on each other. We don't even communicate that much during the game because I think our brains just kind of work together, you know, thinking the same patterns and stuff. And we miss a shot, we just laugh about it. We don't worry about it.
Well, I can tell you yesterday in one of your matches, the guy on the other team had ball in hand and apparently shot a shot that his partner did not want him to shoot.
Yep.
and she started chewing on him, and his game went to crap.
Yep.
He missed some shots he shouldn't have missed.
Yep.
You shot the dumbest shot I've ever seen and scratched in the side, and your partner high-fived you when you walked back.
That's true. Yeah.
No, it's a true story. You can go back and see it.
Yeah. We don't sweat any of it. We're just having a good time, and what happens, happens. And
But
Kathy's playing really well.
Yeah, but the attitude definitely
I
can.
think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Really
Oh,
do.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because I think the other team was stronger.
I think there was a couple of teams that were
But,
actually talent-wise were stronger than us, but
you guys had the right attitude,
Yep.
and they got on each other. I mean, they argued over that shot for 4 or 5 more shots, and you could see that it affected his game because he missed.
he missed some that just
He should have never
bad.
missed.
Yeah.
He was clearly much better shooter than that, and mentally he just lost his edge, and you guys pulled it off. Now, I'm not saying you guys didn't shoot good, but
Well, we played good, but we got some.
but the attitude in that
fortunate
match
things.
definitely was the difference.
Yeah. I'm not sure who you're asking, Chuck. If you're asking us what cues we play with, I play with a McDermott.
My pool stick hasn't even. I used to carry it to every tournament.
Do you even know where it is?
I do know where it is.
Yeah, mine's a McDermott. It's an old C11 model, which was given to me by Jim McDermott, who's passed away since. But they gave it to me in 1982. I've been playing with that cue for 35 years.
Yeah, dude. You could have just said a long time.
35 years I've had that cue.
Let them do the math.
Yeah, and I've hit a lot of balls with different cues, but I'm so used to that, and it hits good. It hits really solid.
My poor cue hasn't even. I think the last time I got my cue out was at the bar table last year. Seriously. I used to take it and at least show at a pool tournament once in a while.
Now, Chuck plays with the Mucci. Isn't yours a Mucci?
Yeah, I play with the Mucci.
Well, Linor's not wasting any time. She's a quick, fast player. She plays good. And she draws first blood. And she's playing like she's in a hurry to get to lunch.
I have a OB shaft in my case, but yeah, I kind of go back and forth when I do play. Either I'll shoot with the original Mucci shaft. It's a red dot. Or the OB. My game sucks so bad now, it don't even matter. I could shoot with a broomstick and probably play just as well. I used to could.
My cue is older than most people in this room. I'm older than most people in this room. Definitely.
I can say, though, my Mucci has played good pool in its day.
Yeah.
I should just hang it on the wall. Give it an honorary retirement. And you did good, man. I always want to play, especially right after Derby. It's like I really want to play, but
You see all that good pool and
then I go hit balls.
Pumps you up to play.
Yeah, and there's nothing more frustrating than, I used to play 5-6 hours every day. I'll go hit some balls once in a while, and I'll break and run 3-4 racks, and then I can't make 3 balls in a row, and it's so frustrating.
Chuck's looking for a spot. I don't know who he's looking for a spot from.
I'll give him a spot. I'll tell him where to go stand. You go stand in that spot. That's the only spot I'm giving.
Well, Chuck, I don't see you in Fargo range, so I don't have a clue how you play. So having said that, you don't get any spot. I might need a spot.
Yeah, you know, Fargo's gonna. I think Fargo might help pool in the respect of, you know, in my younger days, you could go get a money game anytime you wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a time period where, you know, either you couldn't get any money games or they want the nuts to play it.
Yeah.
And Fargo, you can just look them up and go, okay, well, Fargo says it's 5-3 race. I'll do that. Then it's fair and square.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can remember back in the early 70s. You weren't even around yet, were you, Rick?
I started playing pool in 1986.
Yeah. Back in the 70s, early 70s, when the pipeline was going up in Alaska, I'm talking about the oil pipeline. For those out there that don't know what I'm talking about.
Cash cow, huh?
Yeah, there used to be a bar in Anchorage called the Pines Club.
Yep. Yeah.
And now the Pines Club, when you were around, was in a different location. It used to be on a corner in a different location. They had like 6 valley tables in there. And especially on the weekends, but almost any night, 6 tables, all having ring games, $20 a man ring games, every table. And a lot of these guys would come down with their week off from the pipeline and just drink and spend money.
All right, we should block Daniel from the chat room. He's like, damn, I was born in 87.
Oh, jeez.
When I moved to Alaska in 89, you could still get good money games.
Yeah. You could still do.
You could walk into any bar and get $20 to $50 games against people that couldn't play. But that kind of died off about, I want to say about 95. Kind of went downhill.
Yeah.
It went downhill quick.
Yeah, the bar action kind of dried up. You could still get action in the pool halls, but the pool halls action was generally a little bit tougher.
Yeah.
And it's the same group of guys.
Sure, you were just trading money with your friends after a while. I do miss those golf games.
Yep. Well, Griffin put a 6x12 golf table in Griff's when he opened up in Vegas.
Not there now, is it?
No, he took it out.
Yeah, no.
It just wasn't.
Just people aren't doing it no more.
Yep.
It's kind of sad.
Yeah, Chuck, you're a decent player. 9 in APA 9 balls, as high as you can be. I assume you're a 7 and 8 ball. We could play some even.
I thought you were quitting.
I am. I'm not likely to be heading down to South Carolina anytime soon to play pool. I'm just too old for that anymore. 65. I'm on Medicare now, so I have Social Security.
What?
We got our little slice of heaven where we live in Arizona, and if I have to go 30 minutes from the house, that's a long trip.
Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, Lynor's not messing around here. She moves along pretty quick.
She does, yep.
Born in 87.
Good Lord.
Kenny was born in 86.
Was he?
Yeah. What I'd do to be 20 again with the knowledge I have now.
With the knowledge would be great. I'm not sure I'd want to be doing the same things I did when I was 20, but
I'd be rich right now if I had the knowledge then that I have now.
Oh yeah, that'd be a no-brainer. Yeah. Yep. Go back to the 70s and 80s. I grew up in Alaska. I would buy up all the property out where Diamond Boulevard.
Oh yeah, once the oil disappeared, buy it all up
and scoop up all that land, and I'd be a billionaire now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, true story. It's funny because when we moved to Alaska, we were living in Portland, Oregon. And I was living in this 6-bedroom house, and the owner wanted to sell it to us for $40,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was, it was a fair price then, but it's,
Yeah.
The job market wasn't all that great. So we went to Alaska, but knowing what I know now, I should have bought the place and moved to Alaska anyway.
Yeah, it's probably $1 million home.
Oh, 5 years later, they sold it for $300,000 because everybody in Seattle, moved down to Portland, and their housing market just went absolutely nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, Linor's not taking any names here.
yeah, she rolled up a little too high. I think that's all she could get of that one.
Yeah, probably.
I think she blocked herself a little bit with that 13.
Yeah, it looked like she had to cut it a little more than she wanted to.
Yeah, South Carolina is not very far drive to Derby.
Do you play golf, Chuck? See, South Carolina, Shannon Dalton lives there, doesn't he? I think Shannon's in South Carolina.
Is he? He might be.
I think
He's definitely south.
And I think Earl's from South. I believe Earl's from South Carolina. He doesn't live there now, but
Earl's living in New York now, isn't he?
he was. He was like the house pro at Steinway at one point. I don't think he is anymore. But
Did you see what he's doing at this last tournament? Turning Zone. Well, last year he was wearing the ass weights.
yeah, I remember that.
This year he's got his fingers all taped up like 2 inches longer. That boy.
Turning Stone started yesterday, I believe.
Yeah, yesterday or the day before. But yeah, they posted pictures of him wearing this tape all over his hands. And it's just, oh my God. I'm pretty sure he's proof there are aliens out there.
Well,
Yeah,
Lynor,
she did not mess around.
And now it's Linor's break.
She don't mess around picking up the balls either.
No, she moves fast all the time.
Yeah, she's bouncy.
Mm-hmm. Looks like she's got a luncheon date she needs to get to. And that's her mom sitting over in the corner watching. They hang out together all the time. They seemed like they have.
Yeah, mom's over there keeping score, isn't she?
No.
The lawyer.
Oh, yeah, she does have.
Looks like it.
She's got a pencil in her hand anyway.
They're a riot.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they got a really good relationship, obviously.
They're so funny. If stuff comes up missing, look in Lenor's mom's purse.
That's too funny.
Yeah. It was an innocent story last night. She was telling about a bottle of booze fell out of her mom's purse and broke or something. That's old Bonnie. It's like, hey, if a TV comes up missing, check her mom's purse.
We can just see you in the corner up there. Yeah, it's on the internet.
Forever.
We were actually just talking about you. About your purse and the booze bottle and all that.
No, it's our story now. We'll tell it how we want. We'll make you famous.
Anyway, so Lynor broke. She didn't make anything, so Cheryl's at the table.
And we're torturing her mom right now.
Yeah, she stepped around here to take a look at what the screen actually looked like, what we were looking at. I told her we can just see her legs in the corner of the.
I need to put the Zoom on remote so I could zoom in and zoom out from the cameras from wherever I'm at. That'd be nice. If we had the chopper cam, we could do that, but
that was really cool.
Yeah, well, Snoqualmie, we're gonna mount it up on in the corners. They have big trussing towers, so we can hang it up in the trussing up there and be able to pan the whole room or zoom across to a table that's, halfway across the room. Yeah, I like doing that. That's pretty cool. We should track people. Me and Brett were talking one day, and it's like 90% of the time Brett will take stripes.
Huh?
Yeah. If the table's laid out fairly equal, he'll take stripes over solids most of the time.
Does he have a reason for that?
Yeah, I think it's just a habit,
Oh.
But it'd be interesting to track people and see
at
this level, Obviously, I'm going to take which ones are the easiest to run out, but it'd be interesting to track that just to see.
Yeah. I had I'm going way back way back. Some guy said that he liked to take stripes because they were bigger and easier to hit. Not dead serious. That's a true story.
Well, you know why they say that? Because I had somebody, I had somebody tell me that too, and you know why? Is because they said, well, because the players use them for 9-ball. All the solids are used for 9-ball, so they get beat on a lot more, so they don't play as good. I'm like, okay.
That's too funny.
Yeah, true story. Yeah. Buddha told me, when you rack the balls, put a stripe up there instead of 1-ball because it won't break the same. Back when you racked for your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't believe him.
Like 8-ball, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he said put a stripe up there because it'll break different.
I would guess that many, many, many years ago that possibly could be true. But, you're almost everywhere you play with now is pretty new balls.
Right. Well, yeah,
and they're a lot better now.
Yeah,
too.
They're a lot harder and more true.
But I could almost see that, years ago.
Well, I've walked into some places at pool tables, and it's like, seriously? Is this even a pool ball?
Yeah.
Was it the Polar Bar, downtown Anchorage?
It's funny you say that because when I was there this last winter, I played there a couple times.
Did they finally improve their stuff?
No, they actually have diamonds in there.
Oh, yeah. Back I played there, they had one table. You couldn't bank the ball from the left side of the table to the right. The rails were so dead. I mean, you could not.
Just go thunk.
And the balls looked like, I swear it looked like somebody took a sandblaster to the balls.
Yeah. No, Polar Bar, they got good equipment in there now.
That's good. Yeah, because, oh my God, I'd never been in a place that bad. They actually, the first time we played there, they had not recovered the tables in so long that the cloth was worn off on the edge of the rails.
Yeah.
So rubber was sticking through.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not playing here. You guys need to get a sub or something. No way I'm even going to try.
I've seen places like that. JJ's replaced their valleys with diamonds, too. Out in Muldoon.
Yeah. JJ's always treated the pool players pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that's who we played for at Nationals, and they, he paid for our entry and all that.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but somebody got to teach that boy to serve something more than just chili.
On league night, yeah. It was still the same this last winter.
Probably same pot.
It sure looked like
yeah. I swear to God, dude. Yeah, I don't know about anybody that's listening, but in Alaska, almost all the bars serve free food.
It was part of the
Like
requirement.
chili or hot dogs or nachos. They just all do. But,
well, it was part of the deal if you were going to play in the Muldoon Pool League.
well, it makes sense too,
you
know.
Required to feed the players.
Yeah, it makes sense too as a bar owner because you get too drunk. They like to drink in Alaska.
Oh yeah.
So let them put a little food in there so they can drink a little more alcohol. But I swear to God, dude, I think I love the way JJ's treated us. It was great, but I swear the chili. I swear to God, they just added more chili every day.
Same pot.
Yeah, just
add a little more.
Oh, it's getting low. Just throw some more chili in there.
I like to. The best place was always the billiard palace because they had their kitchen and they'd make some good stuff.
Well, especially
tacos or
the
whatever.
best nights is if you were smart enough to play there on the same nights that Sue Griffin was playing.
That was Thursday night. She always.
Oh yeah, because there'd be like chicken cordon bleu.
Yeah, they'd get some good food.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, as long as her team was playing there that night, it was super good. I mean, it was really good even when they weren't, but it was super good when they played.
Yep.
Well,
miss that place.
Yeah.
There's been 2 different locations for the billiard palace since then.
Yeah.
The original, and it's not the
It's
same.
not. It
Not
can't be.
even close.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Well, that 3-ball is just ugly.
Yeah. And the 9, both of them.
Well, Cheryl, you got to get a game on the board here.
But she needs to win this one.
Yeah, she has
Otherwise-
to get this one.
Yep.
Are those hearts on her boots?
Well,
Yeah, they are.
sure are. I love the Magic Rack personally, especially if you're in a tournament director position.
Oh yeah.
It just takes all the racking issues away,
Yep.
and it's consistent. I don't really like it that much for 9-ball because, well, not so much on a 9-footer, but on a bar table, on a 7-foot table, Magic Rack 9-ball. You make the wing ball every time, 1 ball down towards the corner pocket, 2 ball in the middle of the table, and the pros just tear it up on the 7-footers.
Yeah, they still tear it up though on a 7-footer,
they do.
9-ball. I mean, here's the thing I like about Magic Rack. Everybody should start the game from equal footing. The table, the rack,
Yeah.
So then it's, did you work on your break? That should be a difference.
Yeah.
Not, did you work on your rack?
True. Yeah.
If you guys all start on the same footing, then the better player should win because he breaks better, controls the cue ball better, runs the balls better.
Yeah.
Not because the ball wasn't racked quite right, or if it's racked for your opponent that the other guy could crap rack you and you not see it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the game starting off on equal footing. After that, yeah, the better player should win.
But the Magic Rack takes all the racking issues out of the equation.
Oh, yeah, good God. That's the one thing I hate at Derby. As soon as 9-ball starts, we spend all our time dealing with rack issues.
Yep.
He's crap racking me. He's tilting it. Good Lord. And half the time, they're just trying to shark each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Really, when you see that stuff happening, it just takes the fun out of the game. Oh, nice hit.
Yep.
That was a really nice hit. Yeah, I hate dealing with the rack issues. Don't talk too much, Bill.
No, I was just looking over at the other table over here, and it looks like got another women's match going with Susan Williams, and I forget the name of the lady she's playing.
Well,
That ball go on the side, yeah.
yeah.
Be careful, don't amp this thing too much. You don't know she's going to draw away from that 8-ball.
Whoa.
Well, she landed pretty good safe-wise.
I think, was she just playing the safe?
Well, I don't know.
Well, because I don't think the bank would go, and she clearly didn't shoot it at the pocket.
I at first thought she was just going to play it in the side. Cut it
Yeah.
in the side, but
I think she played the safe.
I don't think she wanted.
I'm going to give her credit for playing the safe.
Yeah, but she didn't play it in the side because she would have gone right into the 8-ball with the cue ball, and it could have tracked towards the corner pocket. She didn't want that. Yeah, she's got Cheryl in a tough spot here. Is she going to kick it to 9, or is she going to kick it to 11?
Well, I don't think I'd kick. If you're going to kick at the 9, I think you need to kick this direction.
And not leave anything?
Right, so you're
Yeah.
not selling out the 3.
Yeah, I would probably agree.
Because the 3 doesn't go there.
It does go in the
It doesn't go there. But it goes the other way. So you want that cue ball on this side of the table.
Right. Here's Rick Schmidt, our photographer.
Photographer extraordinaire.
Yeah. He went, I guess yesterday they had at the buffet at the casino, they had all you could eat crab and all you could eat lobster for like $26, and he went over there and there was somebody and stuffed his face, but he said it was really, really good.
Yeah. Must be nice to have that much spare time. to go hunt it down. And
Well, Linor's got ball in hand. She just needs to roll this 5 into the corner. Or 3, is that 3 or the 5?
that's a 3.
And just land, roll up a foot and shoot the 8 straight in the corner.
Yeah, you just want to be
Somewhere in there.
on that area there. So you can go there.
Oh, you missed. You hit the
I
point.
did a little bit. That's how my game is. True story.
Yeah, and this, well, I'm not even going to say it.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, 3-0 Lynor.
She is putting the heat on Cheryl.
Well, she's on the hill. Cheryl has to win 3 games in a row.
It is 11:04 here. At noon, we have a hot seat match scheduled.
Yep, that's the men's gold, I believe.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah. Or actually, it's the men's mixed gold because we've got a few ladies that are playing
Yeah.
in that division.
Yeah.
I saw that Bernie Storr made her grand appearance this morning.
Yep.
She wasn't able to get away to play in the doubles. And I thanked her for that.
Yeah, because she was in the finals last year. She lost to the couple of poor,
Yeah, she's generally in the last.
and it was a hill match.
Yeah.
And,
Bernie is usually there at the end in whatever division
oh,
she
she
plays
just plays so
Yeah.
smart and shoots so well.
Mhm. We played Phoenix team at Nationals that she was on. She was on the team. She was the only lady on the team. She wasn't the worst player on the team.
No.
She plays awful strong.
No, you don't have to like it when you're matched up with her because she plays so smart and she shoots the right shots
Yep.
and she can shoot shots.
She knows how to win.
Yeah. She knows she's willing to do whatever it takes to win. She has patience.
Yep.
She has the whole game.
She does. Yeah, well, Cheryl broke, and she spread them out really nice. It's just amazing to me. You got 15 balls running around the table, and there's 6 pockets.
Well, and and look how spread out they are. The only 2 balls even close together is at 9-6. Nothing's more devastating when you break like that. Don't make nothing. Table's wide open.
Yeah.
And your opponent runs out on you. Yeah.
Not sure what she was planning there. That was
I'm thinking she wasn't planning that.
Yeah, that was a little uncharacteristic for Lynor. She's usually pretty sharp.
Well, I think she's got the side pocket I don't think's available for her.
No, I don't think she has anything available.
She just called it, but I swear from here it doesn't. Man, if it goes in that pocket, boy, you got to use every piece of it.
Well, it doesn't look like she left anything.
No.
And she didn't tie her balls up or anything, so.
No, she still has the edge here. No. Boy, it got all quiet in our chat room. You guys are supposed to entertain us in the chat room, you know.
Well, Chuck asked us what we thought about the magic rack, and
we gave him an answer.
Gave him some answers, and what do you think, Chuck?
And everybody fell asleep.
Well, they're probably all at work and watching on their computer at work.
Don't want the boss catching them.
And it's lunch.
No, it's Saturday, man.
Oh, that's right. It is Saturday.
Yeah.
Probably watching college football is what they're doing.
Oh.
But heck, you can watch college football on TV and watch pool on your computer.
I don't do college football. You know, the last couple of years, the only football I've watched is the Super Bowl.
I don't watch as much as I used to. Actually, NFL starts next week for real.
Does it?
Yeah.
See, I didn't even know that.
They probably start with a Thursday game, I would imagine.
I think I've only seen 2 baseball games this year. And honestly, last year, the only football game I saw was the Super Bowl. Because either I'm at tournaments or when I'm not at a tournament. I don't want to be in front of a TV on a Sunday. I go camping or.
Well, one of the problems is that the playoffs for the NFL are going on when Derby's going on, so we're there for 2 weeks and we don't have any chance to watch football.
Yeah. Remember the year they did the IPT qualifier there?
Oh God!
And nobody planned it out, and it was one of those weekends where it was like 15 below 0.
Oh, it was horribly cold.
And they're doing the IPT qualifier. Now these guys paid what, $2,000?
Yeah, something like that.
To enter.
Yep.
And the winner got to be on the IPT.
Yep.
And AccuStats had to load out. Diamond had some stuff they had to load out. So they got the overhead door open. It's 30 below.
Oh, it's 30 below now.
Well, it felt like 30 below. It was at least 15 below, I promise. Me and Bill and Ken Schumann are reffing the event. We're wearing coats.
Heavy coats.
I remember Alex Paguline is at the table with a coat on. You could see his breath go across the table. But in all honesty, it was so cold. And Bill's room, his hotel room, was out that door and about 50 feet away.
Yeah, it was pretty close.
So we'd ref for like a half hour, and then we'd switch.
Yep.
So we'd run to his room. You're watching football. You're trying to warm back up. Yeah, because it's tough to be standing there making a call, and you're like shivering. Yeah, it was insane.
It was crazy. Some of the things we've been through.
But it was absolutely amazing that those players, you know, nobody bitched. Not really.
No, I don't remember.
You know, I remember George Breedlove was playing Alex Paguline. They're over there holding their, you know how they stand over there with their stick in their hand and they're shivering. And Alex's breath is going floating across the table like the fog is moving in. It was just insane.
And the funny thing is, you know, you guys are out there thinking, oh, they're just exaggerating. No, we were freezing.
Oh, it's a true story. Ask Ken Schumann.
And he's got no meat on his body. Anyways.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no, we kept rotating to go warm up in Bill's room.
You had to. Crazy.
That was insane.
Yeah, Rick and I will have to tell you people out there our little road trip experience up to Seattle and Vancouver.
Oh, yeah.
We'll save that one for
Yeah,
later.
we'll save that for later in the week. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we've had some interesting experiences.
That one was hilarious. Yeah, we got to tell that one later. Oh, my God, so funny. We'll have to leave a couple parts out, but...
Yeah, but for the most part, it was okay. Well, I can only think of one part. Probably actually, I don't think I really need to leave that out. It's no big deal now.
Which one? No, not that one.
Where we pulled into the gas
No,
station.
not. Yeah, well, we can tell that one. No, it was a different one.
Well, I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know later.
It was the lady, the big lady walking down the street.
Oh. God.
Yeah, no, we can't tell that one. But my God, that was a trip. You're welcome, Diamond.
Yeah. No, we'll get to that.
We kind of
story
tortured
later.
ourselves there. Well, that 9 ball is a little jacked up. I don't know if she can take the. Well, she's not going to have the opportunity this round, but she might be able to take it off the 6, off the 8 into the corner.
Yeah.
It's a tough shot.
She didn't leave.
I know,
Cheryl
poor
much.
Cheryl. Every time she comes to the table, she doesn't really have a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, all your balls are on the table and there's no clear shot. I mean, the only one that's even looks possible is the 1 ball.
You know, you said possibly play the 9 off the 6 and off the 8 into the corner, but do you see that 8, what direction that 8 ball would be going?
Sure, you got to hit it. Oh, she could see that one, but that's just brutal.
Is there anything that Lynor can do with that 9 ball now? I don't think so.
Like I said,
unless she just wants to get it opened up.
I don't think it goes through there clean, period.
At worst, she's just going to get it opened up, though it looks like.
Right.
She better be careful, though.
Oh, it did.
Oh,
Holy
did it
moly. That sure doesn't look like it fits through there, even in the replay over there.
Sure doesn't. Looks like that 6 has got her blocked for sure.
Well, that's why I don't play pool anymore, folks. I can't see.
I'm surprised she hit it.
Wow, nice shot. Jacked up like that.
She just fires the balls in a hole.
That was a nice shot.
There's no shot too tough for her to try.
This one, all she's got to do is just roll it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, jacked up cut shots are tough. She ain't had no problem with that at all.
Well, this should be a hanger then. It is.
Yeah, almost hung. Oh, we're going to get a little break before the next match if she makes this.
Mm-hmm.
So if Lynor makes this, she'll win this set, and we will have about a 45-minute break before the hot seat match of the men's gold singles. And that's why I didn't say she was going to make it.
No, you didn't.
We'll talk about having pressure. Your balls aren't laying very nice. Again, you know, she misses and doesn't. There's no easy shot. I mean, there's the 3 ball, but it's a backwards cut.
Yeah. And I think the 6 is makeable, but that's even thinner.
Yeah, that's a super thin cut.
And the 1-5 is
right.
combo.
Yeah. So she misses a shot. Now the 8 ball's out in the open, and you got a tough backwards shot, backward cut to start it off.
Yeah, nothing's been rolling right for Cheryl.
No. No.
The ball, like
Almost every time she's got to the table, it's been a tough shot.
The balls aren't laying good for her all match. And Lynor, she's been playing really well.
Well, and eventually you get to the point of like, oh my God, what can I do? And usually, if the races are long enough, she got that one in there, but then look at the 1-5 is tied up now.
It might be lined up though.
But if the races are longer, usually that bad roll stuff will change.
Out,
even out a little bit. But in a short race, a couple of times, and you're in deep hole real quick.
Oh, she's looking like she's going to shoot the 2. Oh, she's going to shoot the 4. Okay.
Well, she shoots it
with
the right speed. Yeah. She's going to not sell out. Yeah. The 8 is still makeable.
I wonder if that 1-5 is lined up. She's looking at it. Must be pretty close. That's definitely the shot if it is.
If you miss, you sell out. But if you make it, you can run out. Trailing nothing to 3 with your opponent on the hill, that's where I would shoot the combo. Just, you got to make something happen.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it's lined up a little bit to the right of the corner, but there's separation between the 1 and 5 where she can probably.
I think she's making the right choice here.
I definitely agree.
Just got to make it.
Nope.
No.
And she's lined up 8 ball guys.
Well,
but she had to try something.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. The things aren't rolling your direction. You got to make something happen. I'd have just walked over and said, hey, I called that. Just for the fun of it. Yeah. I called the 3-reeler. What are you doing?
There it is, folks.
Well, Lynor played a hell of a match.
Yep, she did.
If you're watching live now, you got till September 8th to sign up for this tournament. Going to be up there. It's just outside of Seattle. It's going to be a great tournament, September 12th to the 17th. So check it out. See if you can make it.
Yep, and coming up at noon, 40 minutes from now, we're going to have a hot seat match. We believe it's the men's gold.
Yep.
But it is the hot seat match, so we'll see you in about 40 minutes.
Thanks for tuning in.